Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me today. This is the Spicy Pecan podcast.
Have you ever had a dream that you could do so you could.
Thank you so much for joining again the Spicy Pecan podcast. Always excited to have you guys here. I am so hyped for this episode. We are joined by the cast of Life Over Death, produced by Samantha Thompson. I just want to read the synopsis because this sounds really, really cool. Let me just kick it off. So the story of Life Over Death is actually about two brothers, Shamar and Shane Wright. And just to give you a little taste, two brothers who are at odds. Shane Wright, the oldest, owns a construction company and is married to Sabrina Wright. Shamar Wright, the youngest, is a gang member and drug dealer. Shane pretends to be against Shamar's lifestyle because he wants to take over the streets. Shane and Shamar find themselves in a rivalry that end in unexpected consequences. They family, though. Family.
Family.
How's everybody feeling today? I'm so excited to have you guys here. Good. So, Sam, there's no trailer yet or anything like that. I know there's been kind of some promotional going on, but give us a little more of a gist of the story because you know that wets the whistle a little bit, but you know we want to get people invested.
So, like the synopsis said, both the brothers, Shane and Shamar, they've been at odds, but they've been at odds since they were children. So this been going on since they were children. Without giving it away. Like the synopsis said though, Shane comes off as this good guy, but I don't know.
Older, more responsible.
Yeah. You know,
company got it together on the outside, right? Am I kind of getting the?
Yeah, that's
okay, all right.
Well, you know.
So let me stop for a second because my audience knows Sam. So Sam is a familiar face. She worked on another project, and I just want to say we're so happy to have you back. You are always moving and shaking.
Happy to be
constantly
here.
Doing stuff on social media. Like I need to take a page from your book. She is a marketing maven. Like I see her take stuff from like this amount of views to this amount, like you get busy. So I just wanted to give you your roses and I thank you so much for coordinating this and getting the cast.
You, Nina.
So I wanna kind of get to the cast. How has it been working with Sam? This is her, directorial debut. Give us the tea. Tell me a little bit, Comac. How's it been working
on set with
Sam?
Well, this is my first time doing this. So working with Sam is definitely an experience, and she's showing me the way of. I mean, just the mannerism of it, just to remember your lines. Like she's on our body, she's on our neck. But yeah, it's very informative. Have it being her first project, she wants to come out right, so she wants us to be right. She don't want us to slack. I respect that. I appreciate that. And like I said, she's showing me something new. I'm a little older than Sam is. However, I got a lot. I've learned a lot from her. I got a lot more to learn from her. So, it's been great working with her.
I love that. What about you, Randy? You've worked on other projects before, right?
My first one with Sam. I'll tell you a little bit about her. So she's a leader. She's a leader, and that's what I really admire about her. Anything she wants to do, she does it. Like no half stepping. She doesn't care. So she brought that same energy to this project, and she's so clear and direct about bringing her vision to life, and I really respect it. There's a lot of love, sometimes tough love. Some people didn't make it to the but
it's what it is.
Absolutely, the show must go on. What about you, Miss Drea? How's it been?
Oh, it's been great. So this is my first acting experience as well. So again, I thank Sam for the opportunity. It's been amazing working with Sam. We've been learning a lot, as both Cohen Bates explained and said. We've learned a lot, whether it's things we've known already, we're getting to know, we're growing, and we're growing together. So it's an amazing opportunity. And again, those that didn't make it, sorry for them. Those that are here, we are here.
That's right.
Hello, Z.
Now, what about you, Ray? Your face actually looks really familiar. Is this your first project?
No,
No,
Okay,
no.
yeah, I know I've seen you before.
Yeah. I've been around the block a few times, But
So you got
it's
experience, you got a little, behind you.
yeah.
So how is working with Sam since this is her first one?
I'm waiting for this one.
Well, this to be honest, it's been impressive. You know what I mean?
Aw.
I remember sitting on the phone with her many nights, and she expressing how she wanted to bring this to fruition to get it going, and it's actually here now. And I gave her my word from day one. And Drea, Bates, those are some people that I've known that supported me. I brought them onto the film, so just helping her, her vision get to start to progress. And it's been dope. She has days where she get on my nerves or get on our nerves,
Of course.
but
Hey.
it's so exciting to really see someone that as their first project, that, to really put it together and see it growing. It's so dope.
Absolutely. The passion definitely comes through. So before we start getting into characters, because I kind of want to get to know the characters a little more, Sam, what was the writing process actually like? This was the first time you're sitting down writing a script. A lot of people talk about writing a script, but to actually sit there and do it and then execute it, what was that like, actually putting pen to paper?
So you talked about me being in another on another project.
Right.
I didn't know how to really format a script. I thought the way that the other director, the way he had it formatted was the way. I was part of another production, and I received the script. And when I received the script, I compared the two, and I'm like, something ain't right. So I got with the writer of this other project and asked him, I'm like, is this how a script's supposed to be written? And he explained to me, yes. And he said, you know what? Because I told him I'm a writer, sorry. I told him I'm a writer, and he said, you know what? I'll sit down with you and I'll show you how to do it. And he did. He took his time with me and he taught me how to format a script. He told me where to go to get some more pointers if I wanted to. And the rest is history.
Shout out to him, man. Passion cannot be denied. You know what I mean? Like, I would find it hard saying no to Sam for something. Like, I know she coming back with another way to tell me to do this. All right, let's get into the characters. Ray, let's start with you. Give us like a little bit of, without telling too much, obviously we don't want to give the script away, but give us a little bit of the character and give us an idea of how you prepared for the role.
Well, I think she kind of put me in a character where she kind of really saw me. So it was kind of like trying to be myself in a sense of businessman and balance from your environment. You know what I mean? So just trying to portraying Shane is just knowing that if you play in the streets, you're gonna get addicted, and the streets have no love. You know what I'm saying? They're undefeated. So, you gotta be loyal to yourself and your family before you be loyal to the streets. And, just being Shane is just watching things progress, watching world spins. And that's where I'm at with it. It's just,
Yeah, because Shane is the more, or at least appearing to people as the more stable one, correct? Like the
Absolutely.
one that kind of has it together and is not as, but then that lore kind of starts to change that, that page a little bit. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I got you. What about, let's go to Drea. Drea, how did you prepare for your role? Give us a little bit of an idea of your character.
So my character, I play Sabrina. I'm married to Shane Ray Dollar.
Hey, boo.
Hey. And in preparing for it, again, like I said, this is my first debut in acting. So it's just been a lot of touching base with Sam. Like, am I doing this the way you envisioned it? Am I portraying this character the way you want her to be portrayed? And just touching in and just getting insight with other actors and actresses, or cast members rather, that are also in the script, just to kind of engage with them, to kind of get my character and get what I'm what's expected of me. My day-to-day life with this character, yeah, I can be her. She's a little spicy. She's definitely ride or die. So you'll definitely enjoy this.
Awesome. All right, Randy, tell us a little bit about your character and how you prepared.
So, Cash, troublemaker, instigator. It's interesting because he grew up, he comes from a good upbringing, but do the wrong thing, which I could kind of relate to. But the draw for me when I got the character breakdown from Sam was that he is a gangster, but goofy. So I said, all right, I can give you goofy. So,
and he sure giving us goofy.
As I got into the character, it just became a thing, like a sort of like a comic relief thing. And, everybody liked it. And it's really fun to play the guy. His only allegiance, I can say that. His only allegiance is to his best friend, Shamar, aka Marley. So
nice. I mean, actually, you sound like you might be a ball on set.
He really
oh
is.
my gosh, he is.
And that actually was one of my questions. But we'll go to Comac. Comac, how'd you prepare for the role?
Actually, I prepared by just watching how the other actors or actresses on when we have our Zoom calls, because we do things over Zoom because we live in the COVID-19 world at the moment. So when we go over our Zoom calls, I'm just watching how they're doing things and seeing how they're moving different. And I met them and I see how they act and I see their energy and their interaction, and they're different from their characters. So when we have our Zoom calls, I'm able to pick up, I see how they switched up who they totally are to be this character. So I just try to emulate that when I'm trying to do things. Like I said, I'm just new to this scene right here and I'm just really trying to work it. So I'm learning from the people that I'm working with, actually. And how can I relate to the guy? I'm actually, outside of being the cold-blooded killer, I'm actually him. So,
what he talking about? He ain't no killer.
Authenticity on the show. The movie.
I don't know.
No, this is what I'm saying. Like, outside of being the actual killer, like, I lived that lifestyle before. So, like, it was able for me to gravitate towards the character. But, like, I don't promote black on black violence anymore. So, like, I'm like, so at that point, I just know how to differentiate between who I really am and not getting lost in the character. So I can relate because I live that street lifestyle and I just pretty much know how it goes. So I'm able to adapt in a scene and act the way it should go because I lived that before. But outside of the whole violence part of it, I can relate to Shamar, Cash, and Shane.
So Sam, where are you guys filming? Like, you're still in the filming process, correct?
Yes, we actually start filming Sunday, July 18th. We start filming.
And I know you guys have been doing live table reads, right?
We did one live table read, but like Comac was saying, we've been doing table reads via Zoom. We do every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Nice. All right. So obviously people are going to start, paying attention. Where can they start following this stuff so that they can start seeing like, all right, I know it's going to be released, because right now there's no exact date, right?
No, there's no exact date. I'm pushing for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I am pushing for Thanksgiving. What they can do is follow our movie page. That's life_over_death_21 on Instagram. Then also they can follow me at 300.
Oh, absolutely. I'll share everybody's social media.
for life_. And then they can follow any of the cast as well.
Yep. I'll make sure everybody's social media is in the show notes so that you guys can start to follow them, because I think outside of the movie, which, all of us are going to want to see, I feel like it's dope to see behind the scenes stuff. Like if I was walking somewhere and I saw a table read, I would probably sit and, watch that. And I know for me and definitely my audience, we love independent. Like I feel like the most popular episodes that I have are when I'm highlighting specifically women who are doing like these type of projects, but indie films and things like that. So now that you guys all know the script, now we're about to start filming. Are there any parts of the script or the story itself that are kind of like morals, or what are you leaving people with? And anybody can kind of pipe in.
Go ahead.
Of disloyalty. Disloyalty. That's something that I would want to show from the brothers. Like, nothing in the world should break up or make you be disloyal to your family and friends in your circle. So that's what I say about the streets. The streets will do that to you regardless. You could be doing well for so long and then boom, you're in jail for life. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to change your life from a mistake. One bad decision can ruin your life. So hopefully the younger generation and our peers can see that from this story and realize, which path to go. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I love that. I love that. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, I think Comac wanted to say something.
No, I agree. I definitely agree. However, I just got like one of the main rules that I took from the script and this writing the Sims was that betrayal runs deep.
Yes.
Betrayal runs deep, and you just got to watch your back.
Watch your back, your front.
Right?
Yeah, all that.
Your side, you gotta watch
it. Betrayal runs deep.
Absolutely.
Baby, when you see this film, it's like it's so many plot twists, it's so many plot twists to it.
Cool. So,
I wish I could tell you more.
I know. I wish you could tell me more
but
too.
You gotta wait and watch.
We definitely will wait and watch, and I'm hoping that the first, kind of previews that come out will give us like a little bit of a glimpse, of what's actually happening.
Yeah.
But
that trailer gonna be serious.
Oh,
that trailer,
I can't wait. So now that you guys are going to start filming, as you kind of think about the story, does this look like it's going to be a one and done situation, or does this look like it could
Yeah, it's going to be one and done.
I don't think there'll be a part two.
Okay.
You don't think so?
Samantha, one and done.
Listen, Guiding Light brought Reva back like 8 times. If somebody dies or something.
All right.
Listen,
make it work.
Never know.
I think that the way Sam finessed the writing, she can go anywhere with it and it be legit.
I agree.
Dang, that's got me even more excited about it.
Never know.
Awesome. Well, listen, guys, I appreciate this. We will continue to follow as we get closer. If it seems like, we might check in with Sam and have you back on the show, or if you guys are doing something live, maybe we'll do something live with you.
Yeah. This Saturday in Brooklyn, Prospect Park, we'll be there.
Yes.
Doing a live table read and having a barbecue.
Okay.
We'll be there.
Awesome.
And we also, the film is going to be based out of my hometown, Yonkers, New York, and my hood, Sioux Street, home of the Brave. Every time I say I gotta big up DMX, because the dog, me and him, we lived in the same building 80.
Oh wow.
So, 80, let's get it.
Yes. And also we're gonna be doing a lot in New York City as well. Some scenes gonna be in Brooklyn, New York.
Maybe some Queens in there, right?
Might throw some Queens in there, Bronx, New York.
Bronx,
Yeah. So,
listen, y'all better be checking out Life Over Death running all over the city.
That's a
Got a
fact.
table
Yes,
read
they
this
better.
Saturday.
Life
This
over
Saturday at
death.
Prospect Park. If you're in the area, definitely,
Look
come
for
by,
us.
show some support.
Yes.
Absolutely. Awesome.
Yes,
What I
mask and
come
everything.
get a mask.
That's right.
Ray Dollar got it up.
Don't
Right
be
now.
getting none of these actors and actresses sick. That's right. That's right.
I want to say something to your followers though.
Absolutely.
I really want them to support all of us trying our hardest on our own personal time to just try to make something different in this world and try to give them something that they can appreciate. And we're working hard, and Sam said this is a number one shot right here, and we're gonna help her do it. So I want them to know that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Support us, follow us,
Yes.
get familiar. and Ray
Yes,
Dollar
get
Voice.
familiar.
Get familiar with us.
Get
That's
familiar.
Oh, and we can't leave out the rest of the family. Shout out to the rest of the LOD family.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I wish I could have brought the whole team
Look
on
at
here.
y'all, LOD. Okay.
LOD.
Yes.
LOD, that's a fact.
I wish
Yo,
I
I
could have
love
brought them all
That's
on
the
here.
stamp.
Oh,
That's the
I
stamp,
love
LOD.
it. I love it.
I'm telling
Perfect.
you,
Well,
this just part of it, Nina. This just part of the cast, the phenomenal
listen,
cast I have.
I'm shooting my shot right now. I want a small little part in something. I know I can make these
I got you.
somewhere, baby. Come on
I got
now.
you.
Come on now.
Nina.
Listen,
I'm trying to be in the mix. I want to be KOD or what is it?
Nina.
LOD.
LOD, man.
LOD.
LOD, man.
LOD,
Miss
baby.
Nina, Miss Nina, have you been like around the scenery of filming for a while?
I used to do my own little shows. Like I had like a little sketch comedy show. I had a hip hop web series. I have a small media company. So I was running around for a little bit, but I
Well, I want
slowed
to tell
down
you
and kind
something
of,
about this group right here. Like I
Okay.
met them and I've never came in contact with a bunch of people and got along and liked everybody's energy. I loved everybody's energy when I met all these people for the first time.
Brother.
I'll be 43 years old.
That's
I've
love.
never met people and then liked their energy off the rip, off the dribble, everybody. So I mean,
appreciate
the
you,
vetting
King.
process great. You already know.
Mutual, bro.
And
Come
me
on,
and
Sam.
me
You
and
gotta
me
put
and
me on the team, man. This is too much
You-
love. I want to be
listen. You already know. You welcome. You welcome.
Yes, the
I
team is
write you. I
amazing.
write you in there somewhere. Don't worry about it.
Awesome.
Listen.
Well, listen, guys, I appreciate you for being here. If you're in Prospect Park this Saturday, check them out. They're having their table read and they're going to be floating all through the city. Add
12
them on
p.m.
social media. Be checking out, waiting for the promos and the little clips that they're going to be sending.
Yeah.
Everybody stay safe out there.
Thank you for having us,
Thank
Nina.
you for having
Thank
us,
you for having
Nina.
us, Ms. Nina.
Thank you
Yes.
for being on, guys.
Spicy Pecan Podcast. Appreciate you
You
guys.
already
right,
know,
that's
Spicy
right.
P.
Yes. Everybody tune in to Spicy Pecan Podcast.
That's
Yes.
Right. You
That's
heard
right.
Drea. All right, guys. Y'all be blessed.
You too.
It's
Have a good
Saturday.
Thank you for listening to Spicy Pecan Podcast. This is a Wonderful Me Media production.